Okay, so welcome to. Those glasses on the whole time.
Yes, I'm keeping my sunglasses on because this is how I feel right now.
Okay. Welcome to a new episode of AandBConvo's TV recaps. We are talking Power. Episode. What is this? Episode 9. That Ain't Me is the title of the episode, and clearly, as you can see from this get up and this mannerism, that we are experiencing a death from a character that hurt a lot of people. Little Raina St. Patrick was shot and killed during the final moments of the episode. She was shot and killed by Ray Ray, who is the crooked police officer that Jukebox was cool with, that whole clique. So, yeah, Raina is gone. And a lot of people are feeling some type of way about it. Case in point.
So, I wore this t-shirt to really express how I feel today. I need to control or delete everyone. And just start over. Just do a whole reset. Just start over. I am sorry. You know what? Because Tyreek, it should have been you.
Yeah,
just saying.
It should have been.
Tyreek, it should have been you.
I feel like.
And number 2, ain't Ray Ray a cop in DC?
I thought he was in DC, but now I think he's New York because he was doing when they were robbing like Slim and whoever, they were like robbing some apartment in like New York. He came up like, hey, what are you guys doing? Can't park here. So I think he is a New York cop, and they kind of used it as to their advantage that he was in the city when he was doing their corruption. But
Switching back and forth between
yeah, that in DC. But I think, like you said, it should have been Tariq.
It should have been Tariq.
He brought all of this stuff to the family. Like, it was him, you know, being on his lean ways and being, you know, so obsessed with this like street life, and he put it on his family.
Set him up though.
Yeah.
That was the gag of the year. Like, sis set you up. I mean, I'm not, because hoes ain't loyal, but you know.
But then it's like, I mean, was that her intentions from the jump? Like, was she just kind of being that bug in Tariq's ear to do what she wanted, or do what they wanted?
Yeah.
Or was, you know, she really liked him and just kind of, her cousin came in and was like, you know, do this. So I don't know.
There's always scenes where it like really gets you. It really
Shakes the fandom up.
it does. Really shakes the fandom up. But this one,
Yeah.
and especially because we did not watch the leaked episodes, so we didn't see this coming. I definitely didn't see this coming. And it's so Raina had on her little white outfit for her little school dance.
Yeah, like honestly, like a lot of people were saying she was the most innocent. She was the purest character on the show besides their other baby that we don't see. What's her name, Jasmine or something?
Oh, I don't even know.
That we'll never see the baby.
Well, they got a nanny for her.
I don't
That's
know.
all. She ain't never like.
She always at mama's house.
Like, first of all, the house is immaculate, so it can't be a toddler there, obviously. But I don't know. Okay.
But I just think that's definitely going to be a death that is going to just really shape the season finale and the series moving forward, because you know there's no way like any of these characters can be right in the mind after that. Like, having this character die in such a vicious way is really going to just mess everybody's minds up. And you know, for this, like Ghost, I'm pretty sure he's going to snap, and he might really try to go back to that life.
But we're talking about Raina. Raina is the good child.
Yeah.
Part of me always saw Raina's character that if somebody was to take over the family business, it would be Raina.
I mean,
she's smart. She's level-headed.
Is she?
Yeah.
I don't think she's that smart, because why would you ever approach?
Well, that's that G in her, you know.
She should have some type of protection, some witnesses. She was recording something. I mean, it was a lot of moments.
It was in this one.
This episode.
I forgive them for that previous little slow episode because this
yeah.
one was.
Okay, like, yeah, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you for coming back with some heat. Because
Yeah.
we also discovered that Councilman Tate is clearly corrupt. He is not who Ghost thought he was. And he's all, oh, yes, my brother. I'm going to take this over my brother. It's like, oh, they're about to take something over, all right?
Here's the thing. For me, after last night's episode, Councilman Tate is cut from the same cloth as Ghost. They're the same person, different job titles, but the same person. Yeah, I and I kind of saw that coming. I can understand, knowing your community, being in your community, making yourself aware of your surroundings without delving into that life. But you could tell he had the bro slat and everything else going on.
With the corner boys.
With the corner boys. I was like, oh, he a little bit, all right, take Councilman. But yeah.
Yeah, so clearly, I didn't know that Lorenz Tate would be a major factor in the show, but he was kind of, just like a guest star, pop in, and then he'll go. But, with this new revelation, he could be a character that's going to show up a lot in season 5 because this is they are just introducing the storyline. So I can't imagine it being wrapped up in just an episode.
Right.
So I think we'll definitely see more of him next season.
Now I feel even more strongly about Angela. Another huge point to point out.
Strongly, against
that she's
her.
going to be the one who turns.
Well, you already said that. We already experienced that.
I know, but I feel like now it's going to be even more prevalent. It's going to get into it even more. Angela gets a major job promotion, and I love how Mock played himself by walking up onto the podium, and then the woman announces Angela Valdez. It was classic. Love it. So at the banquet, she gets the job promotion. She is now the head of her department. So she's basically running things at the DOJ. So she can pretty much feed Ghost any information that she feels like it. Just saying.
But
just saying.
They're not in cahoots anymore. I don't know if that is a relationship that is going to rekindle, but they don't.
Oh, they still feeling each other.
I'm sure they are, but it's like.
It might.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel as though another point, very, very, for me, and I saw this. Did you notice when Angela said, Jamie, I saw your interview, and how Jamie was talking about her and how she had a choice and she got a scholarship and got to that prep school. And she pointed out, she said, Jamie, you had the same choice. You just didn't take it. You chose to stay behind because you didn't want to leave Tommy. That was really, really major.
In what way?
Because it was she pointed out that a lot of the things that you do, well, not a lot of the things that he does, because he is his own man, but what life would you have had you just been you're my friend, you're always going to be my friend, but I'm going to go to this prep school and get an education and do something else with my life.
That's life in general. What if they never hooked up when she walked into the club? What if
I know.
Just
I know. In this episode, Tommy is completely unhinged.
Of course he is.
Tommy is
he back on that.
Nose candy. Yes, he back on that nose candy. He uses his own stuff. He's
angry.
He got the people in Chicago mad at him. He got the other cartel about to come at him. Yeah, boy.
That ain't my boy.
He is your boy. Your boo, Dre. So I think that now, and even still, he walks into Ghost's house, he's hiding in front of his kids. And I think that kind of pointed out something to him, I do kind of get in a lot of stuff because of Tommy. When you look at the past seasons, Ghost does have to clean up a lot of stuff behind Tommy.
Case in point, the girl that my sister was asking me last night, she's who was that girl that was freaked out when she heard Ghost's voice on this interview? And that was another mess that Ghost had to clean up when Tommy brought that man. I forget who he was and why did he bring him there, and then bring his girlfriend, I'm assuming. And then Ghost was on the why would you bring this to my club? But since it was already there, he had to handle the situation, so he killed the man, and then told the girl, I'm gonna let you go. But when she heard his voice, you know, she kind of like freaked out, you know,
Right.
like triggered.
I mean,
So,
I would freak out. I remember that from, what was that, season 2?
I think that was season 1. It was the first season.
I know. It was
So I
one of
don't
the earlier
I don't know
seasons,
what that point was to bring her back in. Like I don't know. We'll see. Like, why is this the girl that has to come back into the situation?
I know, because that
I don't
whole thing.
That was like,
well, you saw the flashback at the beginning of the show, and I was like, why are they playing that? That's so old.
Exactly.
Now it makes sense.
He was always a little sneaky character, but he definitely proved himself just like completely unloyal after this episode. And Dre has been saying for a while that he wanted to take over the cartel, he wanted more responsibility and all this other stuff, but this episode he really jumped in. What?
So, I should have brought it up last week, but I didn't. I forgot. Did you notice how Dre said almost verbatim the same exact line that Ghost said, and I want to say it was at the season finale of season 1, maybe season 1 or season 2. And he, remember there was the episode when he got on the phone with Logos and he said, I'm going to be the biggest damn drug dealer in the city of New York. Remember that at the very, very end, like I think something had happened at the club, like they were gonna, it was a shooting at the club. Remember it was like a shooting, something happened at the club on the very, very last episode, and that was exactly what Dre told the Jimenez cartel when they asked him, well, what do you want out of this? He was like, I want to be the biggest damn drug dealer in New York City.
Well, he always said that. He was already always shaping himself to be like that once he started working with Ghosts in the clubs. Like he, you know, really saw how you can really play both sides of being legit and then still running the streets. So he always was trying to emulate him. And then once he saw the holes in the organization, everybody knows how crazy Tommy is. So that's kind of an easy thing to put everybody against him because everybody already knows he's crazy. They know he's high. They know, like, you know what, he's might not be the best leader for us. So once, I feel like they were always better organized with Ghost being in charge.
Right.
So once Dre saw, like, you know what, I can be that Ghost for them, he really stepped in.
I really strongly believe that the Spanish boy won't be the one to turn on Dre. I just don't think that this can go well for Dre.
I don't either.
I really truly don't. I just believe that this is going to go awry.
Yeah, at this
and
point,
it's going to be bad.
At this point, it's just how, when. When is it going to go?
It's going to go,
It's not a question of if, it's just how and when. Because he put out this hit on Kanan that obviously flopped. So we'll see if Kanan, you know, automatically thinks that was Dre, if he thinks it's Ghost. I don't know, because Kanan was like texting Dre throughout the whole episode.
Hey, light skin.
Yeah. He was texting throughout the whole episode, so I feel like he got to know that that was him that put the hit out.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we'll see.
Kane did not know. Plus, he's from the streets. He like, dude, I've been around this block several times. I run this block. I know everything.
So you guys be sure to let us know what your favorite moments of Power episode 9 were. Leave us anything in the comments. Hit us up on social media at AandBConvoTV on Twitter and Instagram. And
that's it. We'll be back for another Power recap in 2 weeks.